let's talk about sin. How to overcome sin. Right? I was writing about it and thinking about this today. When it comes to sin, the Google translation is basically lawlessness, right? Being against or without the authority and the law of God, following the law of God, right? And so that's basically either working against or working without the law of God, right? A lot of this, don't take my word for everything here to come, but basically there's 10 commandments, right? There's a lot more things that go into following God and the law of God and this and that. But to make it simple, there's 10 commandments that God gives us. 10 laws. Just think about how there's laws in America, there's laws in California, there's spiritual laws as well. And if you want to live a life with God, you follow his 10 laws. Now, if you're a Christian or not, because I speak for these people who might not be 100% Christian yet, and men who are. If you're not, if you're a wise man, because I'm a skeptical, critical, very logical man, because I was a man without God for so long, that I looked at this stuff even from the point of view of just logic. These laws are true. Just wisdom, the ultimate truth. And being a believer, if you're a follower of Christ, if you believe in God, if you love God, you fear God, you want to go to heaven, you want to be a man of God, you have to follow these commandments, right? You have to not live a life of sin. If that's you, and you can't say that you love God, you know God, and this and that, if you aren't actively pursuing that. You just can't, right? Because to know and not to do is not to know. To know that something's wrong but continue to do it is disobedience, and why would God let you into heaven, right? That's like if you're the father to your son and your son is being disobedient and not following your rules, how can your son say that he believes in you, that he loves you, that he fears you, that he's obedient to you, right? And when we're talking about sins, we got to make sure that we're following God's commandments. Now, I've talked about the seven deadly sins before, but basically God says don't commit adultery, don't murder, don't steal, don't have false idols, don't dishonor his name, honor your father and mother, right? He has these commandments because these are the ultimate truths that even without a religious point of view, you know that are true within your soul. Unless you've been given so into the darkness, like I was when I was a part of that demonic cult, that you have this mask, these glasses over your eyes, and you're just blind and you can't see the light. So anytime you hear the light, it just makes you angry, it makes you agitated. You fight it. No, I don't need to respect my mother or father. Screw them. That's what. And God bless. I don't want to put these curses onto myself to say that even that language, because the way that you speak matters. So I don't even want to say things like that. But that's how I would speak, because that's the influences I was a part of, right? They corrupt your mind. They cloud your mind, so you can no longer see what your soul knows to be true. And so when you read the word of God, you just know it's the ultimate truth, especially when you come from a dark side like I have. I know what the dark is. I know what the opposite of all these commandments are. I know what the effect of all these sins are. So that's why it's my purpose, and that's why it's my passion to tell you guys these things. So if you don't know what the 7 deadly sins are, of lust, of greed, of anger, of gluttony, of sloth, of laziness, right? If you don't know what the 10 commandments are, look into these things, study these things. I'm not here to say that I'm a master or I am anything. I am anything at all. Ultimately, I'm just here as a messenger to point you in the right direction, to look more into these things, because I guarantee it will save your life and it'll help you. And it's so important to overcome these sins. All right, guys, this is Devin Cripe. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless. See you next time. Peace. Let's go.